Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Capella with the screen, and open mid-range. Shot is good. Some tight defense here. Rises up. He misses that? I don't believe it. A wide open shot. George hits it. Create space with the crossover. Pump fakes. The defender is shaking off on that one. Gets a good look. Thompson would have hit that on any other day. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. Capella makes an easy basket. Fakes the shot. The defender cannot keep up. Oh my goodness, what a move. Running the pick and roll. The defender cannot keep up. A clever fake. Pulls up from mid-range. Missed it. Klay has a quiet night offensively. Fakes the shot. Not much time left now. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. Wiggins just takes the ball away. Klay with the catch and shoot. Oh, a miss? What's going on with Thompson? Klay with the catch and shoot. Thompson sinks the basket. Capella sets a brick wall screen. That's too far out. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. With a hard strip, Capella with a well-timed pick. Blows by the D. Thompson with a big-time block. Not much time left now. Some tight defense here. Driving for a layup. Lays it up and in. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. What an incredible assist. Elevates. Capella throws the hammer down. Create space with the crossover. Wide open for a three. How did Clay miss that shot? Fakes it, didn't shoot. And that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are warming up. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Kaminga! That's a clean block. An open three on the way. George drains the three-pointer. The shot is contested. Better slow it down now. Open look. Knocks it down. Capella, perfect timing on that block. A clever fake. Capella with the screen. A wide open shot. George secures the two-pointer. And they take the lead. A failed drive attempt. Attacking the basket. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. That player gives them the lead. An open mid-range. Sinks the basket. Another lead change in this heated game. Murray setting the pick. Oh my goodness, what a move. Open look. Basket goes in for Murray. They got the lead. What a game. Gets a good look. George knocks it down. And they're back on top. Kaminga sets a solid screen. Goes straight for a three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot. The Capella block. Launches on top of defense. Defense was all over. The defender is shaking off on that one. Quickly takes it to the rim. Nails the two-pointer. They've turned the tables. That shot was contested. A fourth shot and missed. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Going for the dunk. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Pulls up from mid-range, secures the two-pointer. The defender cannot keep up. A wide-open shot. They're struggling on the offensive end. Pump fakes the shot. Watch out for the dunk. Capella with a jaw-dropping dunk. Force the opponent to stop. Porzingis setting a screen. Rises up. Porzingis, an explosive finish at the rim. Capella setting a pick. Capella sets a brick wall screen. To the paint, George with the rack attack. Create space with the crossover. Step back and pops. Whoa, great D. Shot clock winding down. Fires one off. George hits it. Tight defense right there. The defender is shaking off on that one. Kind of forced that one. A forced shot and missed. Going for the dunk with the rim-rattling dunk. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion with an effortless dunk. They can seal the deal right here. Sets a solid screen. Blows by the D, wide open for a three. And that concludes our game. And they come away with the W. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. A good look for three. The shot bounces off the rim. A clever pass. Shot clock about to expire. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. Shoots from right under the rim. Too soft on the shot. Watch out for the dunk. Kuminga with the rim-rattling dunk. Oh my goodness, what a move. Gets a good look. Shot is good. It's a brand new ball game from now. Elevates. Westbrook is just unstoppable. Goes up for the layup. Missed it. The dunk, Kuminga. Pure dominance on display right there. Blows by the D. Shoots with conviction. That's a bad shot. That's some solid defense. What an emphatic slam from Russ. A tough shot. The defense was all over that shot. Cannot shake off the defender. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Time is running out. To the paint, Kuminga with the posterizer. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot, no good. Capella lays it in. Now that's too easy. The Capella block. He did not just miss that. That's a deep three. You won't be making that shot every day. Makes an easy basket. A chance to end the game. Uncontested three-pointer, and that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. And we're underway. Shoots with conviction. That was not a good chance. Capella nails the two-pointer. Create space with the crossover. George with the great anticipation. Driving for a layup, lays it in. Now that's too easy. The defender cannot keep up. A tough three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No, that's a nice dish. An open three on the way, knocks down the three. Oh my goodness, what a move. Elevates. Wiggins with the heavy slam. Shoots from way downtown. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. A miss? Capella buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Adams with a well-timed pick. The defender is shaking off on that one. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer. That was not a good chance. Pulls up from mid-range, and that's the final buzzer. And there it is, a big win for them. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. Capella just denies the shot. That shot was contested. Not a smart play. Going for the dunk. George just casually drops it in. Capella with the screen. Open look. George secures the two-pointer. We're back to even now. An open mid-range, sinks the basket. Attacking the basket, lays it up and in. The game is tied. Oh my goodness, what a move. A difficult mid-range shot. Nice D on that play. Fires away. The touch isn't quite there today. George with the block. A wide open three. Whew, missed an opportunity there. The defender cannot keep up. Quickly takes it to the rim. Makes an easy basket. Wide open for a three. George. 3 points off the board. They pulled one back. Capella running the pick and roll. George with a jaw-dropping dunk. They've turned the tables. An open three on the way. Hits it. Defense needs to be better now. They pulled one back. That's too far out. You won't be making that shot every day. Fires away. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Capella setting a screen. George knocks it down. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. No hesitation for that shot. Shot clock winding down. Bad shot selection right there. The defense was all over that shot. A good look for three. No good from the three-point line. Julio preparing for takeoff. Oh, no. I don't want to see that miss again. That's a deep three. That's to be expected. The defender is shaking off on that one. Pump fakes. Rises up. Scores with a dunk. We're back to even now. A wide open three. Oh, what a defensive effort from Julio. Giannis on the drive. Oh, what a shocking miss. Giannis throws the hammer down. Attacking the basket. Buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. And we're all tied up. Coming in strong to the paint. Pulls up from mid-range. Shot is good. It's a brand new ball game from now. Here comes the supermodel. Elevates. Giannis. An explosive finish at the rim. A close range shot, blew that one. Giannis on the drive with an effortless dunk. The shot is contested, sinks it over a heavy contest. They can seal the deal right here. Uncontested three-pointer, and that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. And we're underway. The defender cannot keep up. Hits it. Great defense. The defender is shaking off on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move. Create space with the crossover. Giannis setting a pick. A successful contest by the defender. Whoa, great D. Kind of forced that one. Nice D on that play. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Giannis coming in strong to the paint. An open mid-range. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Excellent pass. A good look for three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Blows by the D. A clever fake. Gets a good look. The players are looking tired. That's a nice dish. The defender cannot keep up. Shoots with conviction. The D was too tight on that shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Uncontested three-pointer. Some tough luck there on the three. The shot is contested. An off-balance shot. No, Giannis sends it away. Some tight defense here. Time is Giannis making a statement with that block. They just couldn't get a shot off in time. On the drive. He misses that? I don't believe it. Blows by the D. A wide open three. That's just way too easy. A big basket. They got the lead. A contested shot. Sinks it in. How did that one go in? And they take the lead. The defender is shaking off on that one. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. Fires one off. The touch isn't quite there today. Here comes the supermodel. Create space with the crossover. Oh my goodness, what a move. A clever pass. Not much time left now. Giannis scores with a dunk, and they're back on top. They're still, oh! Giannis with those long arms. Excellent pass. Blocks the shot. Fires away. That's just was way too easy. They got the lead. What a game. The ball is stopped. Capella says, not today. What an incredible assist. Cut down. Ford quickly takes it to the rim. And that concludes our game. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. Wins the opening tip. Capella sets a brick wall. Nurkic with the huge rejection. A wide open shot. Wilson sinks the basket. Driving for a layup, nails the two-pointer. The game is tied. Great defense. Fading from mid-range, a forced shot and missed. Capella elevates straight up with the rack attack. Oh my goodness, what a move. A contested shot, not a smart play. Blows by the D, goes for a fadeaway. Missed it. A clever fake. Shot clock about to expire. Going for the dunk. Capella throws down a ferocious slam. A failed drive attempt. The defender cannot keep up. A fadeaway jumper. Nice D on that play. That shot was contested. Still manages to hit it. Flash snatches on. Boom. With the steal. A tough shot. A forced shot and missed. Create space with the crossover. Nurkic with the dunk fade. Kinda forced that one. Nurkic, what an impossible shot. A chance to end the game. Goes up for the layup, lays it up and in. The defender is shaking off on that one. Blows by the D. Open look. Hits it. They can seal the deal right here. Launches on top of defense, and that concludes our game. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Gains the first possession. Wide open for a three. Some tough luck there on the three. Capella buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. That's some solid defense. Westbrook with the heavy slam. It's a brand new ball game from now. Gets a good look. Secures the two-pointer. Cannot shake off the defender. Oh my goodness, what a move. Doncic, quick hands on that strip. Pulls up from mid-range. A two-pointer, won't go, missed it. A failed drive attempt. Shot clock winding down. Whoa, great D. Porzingis sets a solid screen. An open three on the way. The shot bounces off the rim. A good look for three. Doncic drains the three-pointer. Create space with a step back. Porzingis, shot is good. Create space with the crossover. A long-range three-pointer. Doncic hits it from the parking lot. Great defense. An open three on the way. No good from the three-point line. A wide-open three. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are making their entrance. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. The defender is shaking off on that one with the big rejection. Time is running out. Bad shot selection right there. Ignores the D and knocks it down. That's some solid defense. Capella perfect timing on that block. A successful contest by the defender. The defense was all over that shot. Capella with the block. Capella setting a screen. Sends it away. Doncic hesitates, turns, and fades. Doncic knocks it down. We're back to even now. A tough three-pointer. Defense was all over. The defender cannot keep up. Some tight defense here. Westbrook just casually drops it in. A difficult mid-range shot, not a smart play. Uncontested three-pointer, 3 points off the board. Quickly takes it to the rim, lays it in. Now that's too easy. He's so crafty with the ball. Sensational move from Luka Doncic. Shot is good. Capella with the screen. Fires away. What a beautiful three. A chance to end the game. Wide open for a three. And this one is in the books. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. The players are warming up. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. That's a quick release. Whoa, great D. Capella lays it up and in. An open mid-range. George secures the two-pointer. The game is tied. Goes straight for a three-pointer. An off-balance shot, no good. Wide open for a three. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Shoots from way downtown. It's too hard to make a shot from that distance. Capella makes an easy basket. Oh my goodness, what a move. Watch out for the dunk. Finishes with a commanding slam. Fires away. Thompson knocks down the three. Tie game, the pressure is on. To the paint, Kuminga with an effortless dunk. A wide open three. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Blew that one. An open three on the way, and that's it. The game is over. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. Both teams are ready to go. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball, and we're underway. Capella with a well-timed pick. Thompson just denies the shot. A wide-open shot. Thompson sinks the basket. Boo with the great anticipation. Kind of forced that one. The defense was all over that shot. Capella nails the two-pointer, and we're all tied up. The defender cannot keep up. Pump fakes. Goes up with strength. Boom. Lays it in. Now that's too easy. Fakes the shot. Hangs and finishes. Zion buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Zion with it. Capella blocks the shot. Fakes it. Didn't shoot. Not much time left now. Open look. Missed the open shot. With the steal. Blows by the D. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, a miss? What's going on with Thompson? Capella running the pick and roll. Rises up. Oh, no. I don't want to see that miss again. A miss? A good look for three. How did Klay miss that shot? Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Zion! Pure dominance on display right there. A close range shot. Whoa! Bit of bad luck on that attempt. The defender is shaking off on that one. George throws down a ferocious slam. Capella with the big rejection. A crafty double clutch. Zion lays it up and in. Launches on top of defense. That's a bad shot. Capella sets a brick wall screen. A tough three-pointer. The D was too tight on that shot, and that's the final buzzer. And they come away with the W. The players are making their entrance. This will be a fun game to watch. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Meebo TV. Time for the tip-off. Goes up for the layup. Doncic nails the two-pointer. Capella with the screen. Hangs and finishes. Too soft on the shot. Uncontested three-pointer. Sets a solid screen. Some Luka magic on display right there. An open mid-range. Zion hits it. Shoots a fader. Not a smart play. Create space with the crossover. Shot clock about to expire. Elevates. Fool with a dominating throwdown. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. A miss? A successful contest by the defender. Nice D on that play. Doncic dancing with the ball. Pulls up from mid-range. Knocks it down. Boom, gets the seal. A good look for three. Missed an opportunity there. An open three on the way. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Fires away. Doncic stays high from the three. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. Wins the opening tip. James, quick hands on that strip. Create space with the crossover. The defender is shaking off on that one. Pump fakes. A wide open shot. Secures the two-pointer. cannot shake off the defender. Nurkic just takes the ball away. The ball is stopped. Open look. Off the mark on that one. Oh my goodness, what a move. George makes an easy basket. We're back to even now. Fakes the shot. The defender is dropped. Blows by the D. Launches a quick shot. Booker sinks the basket. That's some solid defense. Capella sets a brick wall screen. That's a deep three. You won't be making that shot every day. Capella nails the two-pointer. It's a brand new ball game from now. The defender cannot keep up. A clever fake. Gets a good look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. A wide open shot. George. Shot is good. Pulls up from mid-range. They're struggling on the offensive end. Fakes the shot. Shoots with conviction. Better slow it down now. Fading from mid-range. Some tough luck there on the three. A wide open three. Booker hits it. Defense needs to be better now. They've turned the tables. Between the legs, step back three. That's too far out. Steph Curry. Spectacular shooting performance. And they're back on top. Pump fakes. Great defense. An open mid-range. A two-pointer. Won't go. The defender is shaking off on that one. Shot clock winding down. A good look for three. And that concludes our game. And there it is. A big win for them. The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. To the paint, George just casually drops it in. With a hard strip. Rises up. McDyess. An explosive finish at the rim. George with the great anticipation. Going for the alley-oop. McDyess scores with a dunk. Porzingis setting a screen, a step back shot, a forced shot and missed. the dunk. He did not just miss that. Time is running out. Attacking the basket. George buries it down low. No one was protecting the rim. Create space with the crossover. Blows by the D. Lays it up. Oh, lays it up and in. Oh my goodness, what a move. Capella with the George with a big time block. Gets a good look. Oh, hits it. The game is tied. That's a clean block. A wide open three. George. Defenders are gonna have a hard time now. Porzingis blocks the shot. Setting the pick. Spinning three. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. A clever pass. Some tight defense here. Open look. George knocks it down. They can seal the deal right here. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. The defender cannot keep up. A contested shot. The defense was all over that shot. Uncontested three-pointer. The shot bounces off the rim. We got ourselves a tight ball game. Pulls up from mid-range. Off the mark on that one. Going for the dunk. McDyess with the rack attack. They pulled one back. Fires away. And this one is in the books. It's a disappointing loss, but they'll learn from this and try harder next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Bad shot selection right there. Not a smart play. Elevates. Zion throws it down with authority. No hesitation for that shot. No good from the three-point line. Rises up. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Open look. I can't believe that shot didn't go in. Going for the dunk. Zion throws it down with authority. my goodness, what a move. A wide open shot. Durant secures the two-pointer. To the paint. Zion throws it down with authority. A clever fake. Wow, that was way too easy. A fadeaway jumper. Booker hits it. A chance to end the game. A failed drop. Durant with the big rejection. Zion with an unstoppable dunk. Are you kidding me? That's just not fair. Cannot shake off the defender. An open mid-range. Shot is good. A chance to end the game. Watch out for the dunk. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. Tip-off is next. And we're underway. Blows by the D. Nurkic with the block. With the heavy slam. Fakes it, didn't shoot. Create space with the crossover. A clever fake. Elevates. Capella throws the hammer down. And we're all tied up. That's a slick move. That shot was contested. Nice D on that play. Some tight defense here. A long-range three-pointer. That's to be expected. Wide open for a three. Not feeling it from beyond the arc. Great defense. A tough shot. Whoa, great D. The defender cannot keep up. Rises up with an effortless dunk. With a well-timed pick. The defender is shaking off on that one. The shot is contested. A missed attempt from three. No, missed it. Capella says, not today. Between the legs, step back three. An open three on the way. You know he'll go in when Curry takes the shot. That player gives them the lead. Gets a good look. Knocks it down. Another lead change in this heated game. Tight defense right there. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Force the opponent to stop. A wide open shot. Steph Curry sinks the basket. They got the lead. What a game! A good look for three. Drains the three-pointer. They pull one back. Capella with the screen. Blows by the D. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Makes an easy basket. It's all square now. What a game. A failed drive attempt. The Capella block. And this one is in the books. They couldn't get it done this time, but they'll bounce back.
Yo, soldier, add me.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. From right under the basket, lays it in. Now that's too easy. That's some solid defense. Cannot shake off the defender. Pump fakes. Step back and pops. No good from the three-point line. Fakes the shot. Open look. Knocks it down. We're back to even now. The ball is stopped. Fires away. Steph Curry knocks down the three with poise. Going for the dunk. McDaniels scores with a dunk. Galley's coming in strong to the paint. Shoots from right under the rim. Whoa, bit of bad luck on that attempt. That's a nice dish. Shot clock by Giannis. Just denies the shot. Uncontested three-pointer. Oh, an unfortunate miss from downtown. Wide open for a three. The shot bounces off the rim. Flash snatches home. Shoots from way downtown, from way outside. I can't believe it. Force the opponent to stop. In open mid-range, they're struggling on the offensive end. Gets a good look. Julio, shot is good. They can seal the deal right here. Create space with the crossover. Go and rush deep. Now that's what we call a brilliant pass. Step back and pops. A forced shot and missed. Between the legs, step back three. Shoots with conviction. And that's the final buzzer. What a performance from the home team. I'll see you next time. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be the commentator for today's game. Okay, now, the opening tip. That's a deep three. You won't be making that shot every day. Not a good choice by Murray. That's a bad shot. An open three on the way. Curry knocks down the three. Create space with a step back. Doncic sinks the basket. Fakes it, didn't shoot. A wide open three. Some tough luck there on the three. Watch out for the dunk. Porzingis with the heavy slam. The defender is shaking off on that one. Capella sets a brick wall screen. Launches on top of defense. The D was too tight on that shot. Capella lays it up and in. Fires away. Curry doing what Curry does. Wide open for a three. Whew. Missed an opportunity there. KD drops the defender with the wide cross. An open three on the way. And that's it. The game is over. This is a learning experience. I'm sure they'll come back stronger next time. Both teams are ready to go. This will be a fun game to watch. This is Kendrick Perkins, and you're playing Dunk City Dynasty. We'll start with a jump ball. Wins the opening tip. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes for the double pump, too soft on the shot. Goes straight for a three-pointer. Better slow it down now. What an incredible assist. A good look for three. 3 points off the board. The defender cannot keep up. Pulls up from mid-range. Missed the open shot. The defender is shaking off on that one. Capella forces the dunk on that one. Clay with the catch and shoot. The players are looking tired. Open look. Murray is always reliable from mid-range. A tough three-pointer. That was not a good chance. The defender cannot keep up. Secures the two-pointer. Clay with the catch and shoot. Oh, a miss? What's going on with Thompson? A contested shot, and that concludes our game. And they come away with the W.
GG's, bro.
The players are making their entrance. I'm sure we're in for a great game. This is Kendrick Perkins, and I will be your commentator for today's game. Time for the tip-off. Uncontested three-pointer, not feeling it from beyond the arc. Russ stops and pops. Missed it. The shot is contested. Defense was all over. Great defense. Not much. Jokic sends it away. Jokic, that's a clean block, and it's a shot clock violation. Schroeder running the pick and roll, shoots with conviction. An off-balance shot, no good. An open three on the way, Clarkson hits it. Defense needs to be better now. Oh my goodness, what a move. Going for the dunk. Jokic throws the hammer down. Blows by the D. Elevates. Westbrook is just unstoppable. Schroeder with a well-timed pick. A good look for three. Schroeder, what a beautiful three. The game is tied. Create space with the crossover. Jokic with a big-time block. An open mid-range. Jokic hits it. Westbrook with the posterizer. We got ourselves a tie. Going for the dunk. Jokic with the rack attack. Fires away. That's just way too easy. They've turned the tables. Some tight defense here. Schroeder setting a screen. Schroeder setting a pick. And that's it. The game is over. Hope they'll use this loss as motivation for the next game. The players are warming up. The show will be underway soon. I'm Perkins, and the game is brought to you by Mebo TV. We'll start with a jump ball. Gains the first possession. Watch out for the dunk. George just casually drops it in. Capella, that's a clean block. A wide open three. The touch isn't quite there today. Elevates with a rim rattling dunk. And we're all tied up. A clever fake. The defender cannot keep up. Rises up. George, an explosive finish at the rim. Blows by the D. Sets a solid screen. Oh, what a shocking miss. Wide open for a three. How did Clay miss that shot? Capella elevates straight up. Capella with the heavy slam. George with the steal. Capella with the screen. A failed drive attempt. Time is running out. Launches on top of defense. Thompson hits it despite being heavily guarded. Fakes it, didn't shoot. The Capella block. Kuminga with an effortless dunk. A chance to end the game. Oh my goodness, what a move. Goes straight for a three-pointer. A missed attempt from three. No. Fakes the shot. Creates space with the crossover. Fires one off. The D was too tight on that shot. The shot is contested. That was not a good chance. And that's the final buzzer. Congratulations. That was an exciting game from the start to finish.